Welcome to Education Without Borders. In Education Without Borders, we want to talk about anthropology, that is the study of human behavior, and it's a social scientist specialty. Why are we talking about the human behavior? We are talking about the human behavior because right now we are in the month of February. And as we know, the month of February is the month when we have the much hyped and a lot of commotion about Valentine. And what is Valentine all about? Valentine is about love and caring. But just a moment, does everybody experience the same? Right now, I'm sure some of my viewers have a lot of anxiety, but just think for a moment, is everybody privileged to have somebody to take them out for dinner, to give them red roses, and indeed to color the town red? We are here as an early Valentine, advanced copy of the Valentine, and we want to associate ourselves with those who may not have had people to specifically invite them for a dinner out to spoil them. We want to associate ourselves with those communities which strive so much to dress us, the tailors, the ladies who do the beadwork, the shanga ladies. We want to tell you, enjoy this Valentine. We are together with you, and we want to celebrate this season with the community. Indeed, why are we doing it so early? 2 weeks before the actual day when the town will be colored red. We are doing it because in Africa, time is of no essence, so they say. And what does this mean? It means that there's no hurry in Africa, and that may sometimes be taken in the negative, but we want to take it in the positive. In the negative is when you are invited and you never keep time, and you make people who invited you very frustrated. But in this early edition of Valentine, we want to come early because in Africa, it can either be negative or positive. This is the positive side of Africa, of social behavior, of community, of loving the community. We want to color town red the whole of the year, not just one day in February. In Africa, they say there is no hurry. Therefore, one day is like a whole year. So I want to invite all of us to enjoy our community, to support our communities. There are tailors, there are people who make the shangas. You can see we are coloring the town the cultural way. And in the process, we are supporting. How much more love would anybody be talking about than the individual love of one person? Once again, individual love of one person cannot be compared with spreading love to communities in the African spirit of supporting one another. Therefore, in this early Valentine, let us support each other with coloring our city red in our logo, which is made for us by us. We are relating anthropology with Valentines. Why are we doing this? Is because Valentines is about matters of the heart. It's about loving and caring. And indeed, there is no human being or even creature or even nature itself that does not deserve to be loved. And therefore, during this month of Valentines, and in particular for those who could be very depressed because they have nobody who has already promised them that they could take them out for a dinner, or maybe they expect chocolates or even roses. Let's ask ourselves, how is Valentine in the African context? How is it? Is it about being taken for dinner, being taken for being brought chocolates and sweets? Really? I don't think so. I think in the African context, the love is about caring for our communities, and in particular our local communities. When you go to a shop and purchase a locally made or produced or designed red attire to color the town red on the Valentine's Day, just one single day, that is okay, but think a little further and ask yourself, when I purchase that fabric or that dress and take it to the tailor, a local tailor, to stitch it for me as per the designs I require, or when I purchase the accessories, am I supporting the communities? That is what love, true love in the African context is all about. So for those who are waiting for someone to come and promise them they will take them for dinner, or even maybe just waiting to get a surprise because they think there's somebody just planning where they'll take them out for dinner. Think about yourself. What are you planning for yourself, and even better for the community? That is the true African Valentine. So Education Without Borders is here to remind us that we need to have Valentine the African way. Our early copy of Valentine is highlighting the African way. And in Africa, as they say, that there's no hurry, meaning maybe negatively that we don't keep time. But on the positive, we can start, our time can start early. That's why this is early Valentine, which is already 2 weeks earlier. So our Valentine is 2 weeks early. So in the spirit of, in Africa, there's no hurry, or time is not our master, we are here to remind us that we can do things early. We can actually recover time. The time that you waste later on, you can recover by doing things early. Hence, we have our early Valentine's edition, where we are reminding ourselves to go local. This is Education Without Borders, and we want to emphasize the importance of supporting our communities in the true African love, the African way. Valentine's, the African way. So next time you come across somebody who is very sad that they have no Valentine, or they have not been promised goodies on Valentine's Day, remind them, love yourself, love your community is much better than waiting in vain for somebody to come and they don't turn up. Keep watching, keep subscribing.